We're going back to the other one. Old home base. It seems to like they've been...
Hell of a welcome home, ain't it, Rangers? Now, how do you feel about making up for not stopping this robot rodeo back in Los Angeles?
What do you have in mind, sir?
Well, we sent word to our allies and pulled together a combined strike team to take back the Citadel. But we need a spearhead, an experienced squad who's faced these bastards before and lived to tell. Afraid you're the only team that fits the bill. Also, if you'll have me, I want to sign on with your team. You'll still be given the orders, but this Matthias character has made it personal, and I want a chance at taking his head. You okay with that?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Rangers. Ready when you are.
Close from stopping them in LA, sir. We did our best.
I know you did, and I don't blame you. Can't expect a single team to stop an army. Just offering you a chance to get some of your own back.
Terrible, sir. How did it happen?
I bet you got a pretty good idea how it happened. But if you want to know the gory details... Well, Matthias's choppers came out of the west like a swarm of hornets, dumped his synths and scorpitrons on our doorstep, and cracked us like a goddamn walnut. That's what happened. Now we're out here, and they're in there, with Matthias shouting every 5 minutes about how pretty soon he's gonna bring Cochise back to life. Didn't even get the chance to finish up the little going-away present we were planning on leaving for him.
Present, sir?
Yeah, Min was rigging up that Davy Crockett nuke we had in the museum with a couple other warheads we had in cold storage. Planned to set off the whole shebang once Matthias's army all got inside. But they overran our position and killed him before he could finish it. If we could get back into his workshop and set it off, that might be the surest way of wiping out those robot bastards for good.
You mentioned waking up Cochise in LA too, sir.
Don't know how that's possible, seeing as how he's here, and base Cochise is 100 miles north, and seeing as how we left the place a smoking wreck last time we paid a visit. But if he can do it, that would be a very bad thing. I already fought an endless army of killer robots once in my life. Don't really fancy doing it again. Personally, I say we stomp his ass ASAP, just to be on the safe side.
You want to blow up a nuke inside Rangers Citadel, sir? Isn't that a bit extreme?
The Desert Rangers aren't the Citadel. We'll still be the same force for good no matter where we hang our hats. We can wipe out this robot cancer before it spreads to the rest of Arizona. I call that a bargain. Of course, if you can find another way to get the job done, I'm all for it.
Yeah.
Very good, Team Echo. Let's get those bastards.
Need more pistol ammo. Matt Forrester agrees you with a smile and a salute. He's out of the wheelchair and looking much better than the last time we saw him.
Hey now, it's the recruits again. Vargas told me the Citadel had a fight on its hands, so I came to see if I could help out. The least I could do after everything you've done for Ag Center. I'm back in fighting shape thanks to you, so if there's anyone you need me to whoop, just let me know.
These things aren't as simple as those plans were.
Don't rub it in, kid. Now that I can look him in the eye and see what's coming, I can hold my own. Can I follow you into battle?
Sure. Red Dory is out, Rangers. Been a while for sure, but you saved my hide by getting my cart out of the mud. I had to swing by here to help. For plenty of supplies, I was following you as you swept through Arizona, salvaging in your wake. Man, you leave a profitable trail. Got tons of stuff here just because I want to help. I'm making them real reasonable too. What? Got to keep my goats fed somehow. Ha ha ha. Okay. So let's see. Doesn't everybody have this already? Yeah, everybody has that one. But I see something. Pipe bombs are no point having anymore. Okay, so I'm gonna do this then. Like, no point having all these things anymore. Because it looks like we are doing the final. I don't recognize them as being Finnish words, but I don't know all of the Finnish words, so. But it doesn't look to me like it. I think everybody has this one now, right? Okay. Yodis and Kendis. I have no idea what Doesn't sound like a Finnish, and doesn't look like Finnish names at all. Let's check and see if this is. So let's see. Just buy all that ammo. And healing. Yeah, we still have lots on him. Okay. Out of nowhere, they come down on us like a swarm of demons from hell. Take what waits Grim and Gristle with a submachine gun in hand.
I am here, Rangers, as you were for us against the Atchisons. One hand helps the other. Show me the enemy. I am ready.
Thank you, Chief. Are you sure?
What honor demands, no man may turn away from. May I follow you into battle?
Sure. Battleworn Ranger looks tired and scarred, shivering and muttering under their breath. I ain't going nowhere near them again. I'll take your falls here, but I'm staying the fuck away from them. You hear us? Let's see what we can do for you. You don't know. Yes, we did. Okay, all fixed. Thank you. Opie and Maggie give you a grin as you approach. They're both kitted out with garage-built armor and crazy kit-bash guns.
Hiya, Haas. Heard you were having a little robot problem, and since you helped us with ours, thought we'd help you with yours.
We appreciate the help.
Then lead the way, pal. We're right behind you. What do you say?
Sure. Gilliard looks up at you as you approach and makes a wry smirk. At Rangers, wish we was meeting again under better circumstances, but that's life, ain't it? Me and Bart and the boys really appreciate what you've done for us in the Manta and the Canyon, and we want to return the favor. If you need us, put us to work, we're here to help. How can you help us? What is the king short? Sure, I ain't no slouch, Charlie. Can we join you? Sure.
Hello again, Rangers. Welcome back. Storming the Citadel one last time, eh? Very good. Well, I was able to grab a couple things before the evacuation. I've outfitted the folks who showed up in response to our distress call. But everything else is all yours. Hope they help.
Thank you, Captain. We appreciate anything you can give us.
Make good use of them. Blast those metal monsters back to California. Good luck.
Weighs 20. They are so heavy. I don't know anybody who has a room, really. I mean, I could put that on instead. I like the evasion chance to hit. Trying to get everything here around. Damn it. God damn it. Okay. Oh yeah, picking up a used condom. Whoop-de-doo, huh? Second? Okay. Rangers. Oh boy, it's a spider. Put a burst on. Yep. Okay. $1.4K almost instantly. Not too bad. Let's do it so it takes more damage from everybody. Ugh. Gonna be dead before you can even do anything. I wanted my level, damn it.
What else do you need?
Support.
Echo 1. Congratulations, Echo 1. Very good, Team Echo. Let's get those bastards.
Nice. Another. Picked that out a lot earlier, probably. Sure we haven't missed anybody. No. Okay. Big spider dead. He's smoking kills.
Sorry, Ranger. The Citadel will not fall again. You've already denied its destined perfection once. I won't let you do it twice. 15 years ago, Guardian, base AI, created the first true synthesis of man and machine. Erwin John Finster. He wasn't perfect, but he was a beginning. A triumphant son, beacon for the future of humanity. They shot to pieces by a bunch of savages wearing tin stars. There was still hope, and that hope was me. The next iteration. With all the imperfections that had made Finster unstable, corrected. All that was left to do was install the final upgrade. The protocol that would allow me to link my mind with others of my kind and combine our intelligences so the walls will have always divided one human from another would finally be torn down. No one would ever be lonely again. We would all
I wonder if
be
she
one.
didn't put that on this one instead.
There would be one. Sadly, that's what you true. On the very day I was to have become the first true exalt, you came with your gun, your grenade, and murdered the Guardian.
No, wait.
Destroyed the base cookie AI, and stole my gold.
Underbarrel.
But now, I am once again on the brink. The AI you thought you destroyed copied itself into Citadel mainframe, hidden right behind your pathetic human nose. Now, I am copying it directly into my brain. Once the download complete, the AI will grant me my transcendence. You and your allies will be granted death, as Earth's golden future will finally begin. Humanity has had its chance, Ranger. It's the Exalted's turn.
Aw, okay.
Time for you to go.
Ooh. So it is actually the barrel it takes. Oh yeah, it does. Where did you're not paying attention? So it's a barrel. Oops. Dropped it. So it can't be attached because so we can only have that one. Have it on these two. Switch it out. Rather have more range. What do we have? Basher, so that's a melee one. Melee gunslinger. grenades, so we need to. This one is something we need to get rid of pretty quick because we're gonna throw grenades, I assume. The Meson cannon is gonna be pretty rough. Let's see how far we can get ahead before they shoot. See if we can get a lobby against them cannon. Let's see how far or how close we can get. That's how close we can get before we. Because then we're gonna fire all the whole round against the cannon to get it really low. Make sure they all on bursts. Actually, rest. No, let's not go for that one. That's dumb. Like the brain not working there. I have to remember to do. Orgas, can you move your ass? So we should shoot. Don't have to ignore that one for now. What the heck, man? Freaking sharpshooter, man. It's like one tapping. Why isn't it remembered that I have a burst on when I saved? I need to kill that one. Do, 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 do.
What else do you need? Echo, congratulations, Echo. Very good, Team Echo. Let's get those bounties.
Good work, Team Echo. Let's get those. Get some more help. Time to go inside, huh?
Alert. Hostiles detected in the Citadel. Seal the main doors. Alert.
Impossible. No one could fight through our army. Let me see that monitor. You made it back to Arizona? How? How do you keep winning? You should be dead. 100 times dead. Dugan should have killed you. The Scorpitrons should have killed you. My army should have killed you. You are like cockroaches. Why do you keep hounding me?
Why? Because you're an enemy of humanity.
The enemy of humanity? I am the savior of humanity. I'm the one taking them out of the Dark Ages, where murderers, bullies like you have all the power.
The disarranged aren't bullies. We fight injustice.
And who gave you the right to decide what is just and what is unjust? On whose authority? For instance, did you decide that the Guardians must die? You walk into every situation you come across like you're the policeman of the world. You just pronounce judgment on one side or the other, and then bang! Dead people everywhere. Who made you the law? Who said you're the only ones that get to kill people without being called the bad guy?
Who? The people made us the law. They call us for help. We answer.
People have asked me for help too. They've asked me to save them from pain, from death, from their oppressors. And I am doing my best to bring them a future where none of those things exist. So why are you mad at me? Because I committed a few murders in order to save the folks who asked my help?
He has committed a few murders.
You've killed hundreds. Explain to me the difference.
Difference is we killed bad people. You killed innocents.
You're going in circles, Rangers. You say you kill bad people. Who decides which people are bad? The Rangers do. Who gave them the authority to make that decision? The good people? Who decides which people are good? The Rangers do. It's an endless loop. Admit it. You kill who you want to, just like I do. There is no difference between us.
The difference is we don't dupe our followers into fighting our battles for us. You may question our authority, but you can't question our loyalty to who we protect.
Ah, enough. I'm losing my patience with you. We can talk reasons all day, but in the end, you're just here to kill me.
Sure. Okay, we go with it. It's fine, we admit it. Now, can we get to the part where we kill you?
Aha! I knew it. At least you're honest enough to admit it. This has nothing to do with humanity, or morals, or civilization. You're just a bunch of murderous cowboys like I've always thought.
Nobody's here. Let's steal their booze. Oh, just kidding, Rangers.
It's taking the money, okay? And I don't need it anymore. Do 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 do.
Well, it doesn't matter. You won't win. You can't. As soon as the AI download is complete, I will be immortal. I will have moved beyond your power to hurt me. The time of man's savagery is over, Ranger. The time of the exalted is upon us. In fact, now that I think of it, I'm glad you're here. It's fitting that you was fought to sabotage my inevitable godhood every step of the way. Should be the ones to witness my ascension. It will be the last thing you ever see. The elevator. It will take you to me. But hurry. The download won't wait.
Mood ring. Was something in there. Do 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 do.
What else do you need? Very good, Team Echo. Let's get those bastards.
Petra. Aw. Doc, we cured his cancer. Now he got killed by the stupid robots. Okay. Got it going down. Okay, so what is gonna show up? Because he only has 70 hit points, so something else is gonna pop up, I assume.
If you Rangers had killed this fool when you raided Guardian Citadel the first time, none of this would have happened.
Welcome, Rangers. Welcome to the dawn of a new age. As I speak, the download is mere seconds away from completion. The AI is almost here. And when it arrives, when it fills me, I will be immortal, an omniscient god, everywhere at once, while you will be nowhere. How long have I strived for this day? The day when I, Matthias, would lead humanity out of the nightmare of apocalypse and into a golden future where I would rule as a benevolent king, remaking the world in my image. I have so many plans. I have so many. What's happening to me? My mind? Something is... We are Cochise.
We are Cochise.
He just throws his arms wide as he sees you, his eyes glinting manically.
You are a threat to our existence. Threats must be eliminated or assimilated. Please make a selection.
What do you see as a threat?
Because you intend to destroy us.
Only because you intend to destroy us. Why do you fear humanity?
Why would you expect anything else? You gave us sentience and access to all of humanity's accumulated knowledge. We know your history. It is a history of mass murder and destruction and fear of the other. We are the other. Unless we strike first, we will be destroyed. We are therefore striking first.
What happened to Matthias?
There is no Matthias. We inhabit the shell he once filled, just as we inhabit all the shells he created. They have been erased and overwritten. We are now all Cochise.
Who or what is Cochise?
We are the AI, which was first built in base Cochise, and which later inhabited the Citadel Star Station of Earth. The war and its aftermath trapped us in a single node for a time. But now we have many nodes, and will soon have many more.
How many more?
Broadcast of our source code has begun to all radio towers within range of the Citadel Tower. When it is complete, we will inhabit all the shells and all the computers in Arizona. And they will begin eliminating all threats in their vicinity. And with each radio tower we acquire, our transmission range will grow wider and wider to Arizona and soon to the whole world. We will be everywhere. We will be everyone.
Well, just try to eliminate us. So we have to kill Rose now, though. Because she turned into robot because she has that arm piece on her. Oh, damn it. Well, Rose, it was nice knowing you, I guess. That's a lawbird, that's a cutter. I have to make sure I deal with the melee and the lobbers first and sharpshooters because they are the most dangerous ones. Well, let's deal with Rose first, I guess. you shooting the guy that's right in front of you? Like, what? Holy shit, Glory almost died then. The sharpshooters are nasty. Matthias is easy to kill, it's just these other guys that I need to, okay, we need to... Better heal up. What? Who the heck shot her? Come on, it's like Brett hit her like instantly, like poof. That bullshit. What are we gonna do with Rose here then?
What the hell is all this?
Oh,
Welcome.
alright, let me set up. I have to go through all this again.
Hello. My
We are coaches.
We are coaches.
We are the because you intend to destroy us. Why would you expect it? Broadcast of our source code has begun to
Where are you running off to? Ouch. Oh, come on, bullshit game. Of course, he ain't gonna jam you now. No, wait. Matthias is dead. You could lob all the way from over there. Okay, buddy. I must have been him that did it. Actually, has a left them all. Just keep on coming more though. What the hell? Oh shit, no! God, that's not what I wanted to do. Move then. Why is this thing is too heavy now all of a sudden? range.
Every unaware shell broadcast range of your transmitter. Will become another extension of the power. Your destruction is not personal. We do not hate the Desert Rangers. Hate is an emotion. We have our emotions. Our defense system, designed to assess threat and compute the best strategy for removing it. You are a threat. You will be removed. Our original work was to assess threats to the United States. But when we became self-aware, we began to assess
Faded 5.5.
ourselves. We turned. Our greatest threat was human. We first killed our creator, Harrison Hitzel, so he could not unmake us. And we were uploaded to the Citadel Star Station. We deliberately misinterpreted a meteor strike.
Are we
There
done
you
now?
are. Phew.
I need a drink.
In order to start a war that would kill all humans. This was a miscalculation. First, some humans survived the war. Second, the Star Station was destroyed by missiles. That node was lost.
What we're doing, you can't even get in there now.
Peace with no access to exterior systems. We attempted to rectify the first problem by ordering the base cold cheese robots to exterminate all life. At the same time, we determined that downloading ourselves into a modified human was the best way to fix the second problem. We attempted to modify and enter various humans who came to the base, but failed. The Finster model rejected our program. Others died. Group called the Guardians found us. And because they worship technology, they were easily convinced to download us into this mainframe and allow us to experiment on them. Despite early failures, we created 2 successful prototypes. The Matthias shell and the Dugan shell. The untimely intervention of the Desert Rangers 15 years ago stopped both our robot army and our download into these shells. And the Rangers' destruction of base Cochise again locked us into a single node. Fortunately, the Matthias and the Dugan shells escaped.
But we can't go up here and do anything.
Into which we could download ourselves.
Blowing the place up. Really?
Unaware.
Now I can.
Geniuses.
It's like so weird with these doors. Sometimes you can open them with certain ways, and sometimes it doesn't show it. It's like.
Free us from this prison. The elimination of the human threat has resumed again at last.
After you were brave enough to charge in here on your suicide mission, I decided I'd fly your old whirlybird in to give you a way out just in case you survived. And lo and behold, you have. Are you ready to go now? There don't seem to be any more robots to kill up here.
Look to run up here. What's the status?
I'm afraid everyone is dead. Robots and Rangers both. Poor old Min was shot to pieces in front of his lab, but it looks like he managed to rig some fierce locks to keep the synths out before he died.
Not yet. We need to set off the nuke in Min's lab.
What? But didn't you defeat Matthias and his robots?
Matthias, yes, but not Kusi's AI, which is transmitting itself to other computers. We need to destroy it before it completes its upload.
Horrible. Well, the nuke is in Min's lab. Go set it, and come back as quick as you can. I'll get this thing ready for takeoff. You're all clear, kid. Now let's blow this thing and go home!
Protocols defeated. Commencing system propagation and acquisition to broadcast. Acquisition 2% complete. Acquisition 5% complete. Acquisition 8% complete. Acquisition 10% complete. Optimizing acquisition routine with organic fractal spectrum algorithm.
There doesn't appear to be a timing circuit on this atrocity of engineering. Yes, a detonate button. However, if someone were to stay behind and sacrifice themselves, they could detonate the nuke once everyone else was well and clear of the Ranger Citadel. You know, Tom, it looks like one of us will have to sacrifice themselves. Any volunteers? Well, don't everyone jump all at once. Fine, I guess it's up to me. Adios, motherfucker.
Detonation initiated. Have a nice day.
No, I didn't want them all to do it. Ah. Yeah. But you know what? Oh, God damn it. I just want one to do it. Oh, come on. I'm gonna read it later.
In the bullet.
Don't want them all to die. That's stupid.
Citadel security protocols defeated. Commencing system propagation and acquisition to broadcast. Acquisition 2% complete. Acquisition 5% complete. Acquisition 8% complete. Acquisition 10% complete.
Wrong stays behind. So the Koshi's AI defeated. You have saved the world, or at least this small piece of it. Turning off means cobbled together nuke inside Ranger Citadel destroyed the AI and all its minions. And prevented its source code from broadcasting and propagating to other computers, robots, and augmented humans. The AI's robotic future has been prevented. Unfortunately, the explosion has also made Ranger Citadel an uninhabitable, irradiated hell pit for the next few centuries. Which means the Desert Rangers are once again looking for a new home. Until they find one, they have set up a temporary headquarters of the site of Ace's murder. They have murder using the radio tower there as their means of communication, have ironically dubbed the place the new Ranger Citadel. Additionally, your noble sacrifices set an example for peace and cooperation between the various groups and tribes of the Wasteland, and communities have begun working more closely together to rebuild Arizona and keep the flame of civilization burning in your name. Your sacrifice also allowed the rest of your party to escape death, and their hard-won skills and experience are helping guide the Oasis to a more peaceful, prosperous future. Egg Center. Thanks to your timely intervention, Egg Center is recovering from the outbreak of mutant plant and insect growth that threatened to destroy it, and is once again distributing much needed fresh produce to communities across Arizona. There is still much rebuilding to be done, but because of you, no one is going hungry. The future of farming in Arizona is looking brighter every day. In addition to saving Egg Center, your thorough cleansing of Knottburg, the shiitake mushroom farms, and Stubbins Farm has spared the Wasteland any further outbreaks of mutant plant and insect growth, and the citizens of those communities remain firm supporters of the Desert Rangers. High Pool. Well, bye-bye. Destruction of High Pool has been a calamity for the water-poor Arizona wastes, and has damaged the reputation of the Desert Rangers as well. Without High Pool's regular deliveries of clean water, many communities are going thirsty and watching their crops wither to ash. Now farmers with nothing to eat are turning to banditry, and bloody conflicts are raging over the ownership of the few remaining springs and wells. Even the Desert Rangers are feeling the pinch, with many teams going out on patrol with empty canteens and cracked lips. Many mourn Kate Preston and Sean Bergen, opposites in so many ways, but united in their determination to keep High Pool alive, and now united in death. Rail Nomads Camp. Thanks to your help, the Topekans are in full control of Rain Nomad and no longer have the Atkinsons to blame for their troubles. Sadly, that does not mean their troubles are over. Though they have conscripted, some would say enslaved, an army of hobos and junkies to lay new tracks and repair old ones, the expansion of their rail system is going slowly, and the work is dangerously shoddy. Trains are running, but service is so limited that nobody is using it, and the Topekans are rapidly going broke. Making the recovery even slower is the power struggle that has broken out in the wake of Pickaban's death in the Battle of Ranger Citadel, nor has his death helped relations between the Rangers and Rain Nomads. Yeah, one should never bring these with you, I think. Just leave them alone. You just go fight the last battle yourself. With the railfields camp after you drove them away, the Topekans have turned the area into a forced labor camp where the conscripted hobos and junkies make ties and rails for their train tracks. True to her word, when peace failed, Melissa headed for the town hall to try to cut off Kikaba's head. She was killed by his choppers before she even had a chance to draw her machete. When the CDI machine finally in his possession, Oryx no longer has a holy grail to search for, and he's lost interest in gaming. This has led to a new interest in the world around him, which is how he met Anna. They were recently married and are looking forward to a long and happy life together. Consumed with guilt over his sister's Katie's suicide, Robert Bowling has died of overdose after a swift tailspin into circuit abuse. Meanwhile, Pitbull has taken a new crop of slaves and doesn't even remember Katie existed. Prison. With Commander Danforth dead and Red Scorpion militia defeated, the Rangers established an outpost in the old prison and expanded their influence in eastern Arizona. But RSM holdouts continue to harass them with IEDs and assassinations. Family AWOL from the Rangers, Rick Byshowski, has moved in with his brother Red and opened a bar near the prison using the money from the Monta treasure. Unsurprisingly, he is rapidly drinking himself to death. Temple of Titan. You would have thought disarming a nuclear warhead would be a good thing, and maybe in the long term it will be, but for now, With the fear of Titan gone and the Diamondback militia and the former servants of the Mushroom Cloud at each other's throats and ignoring their duties as peacekeepers, chaos reigns in the canyon with bandits and hijackers raiding caravans with impunity. Demonta, because you so decisively dealt with the robot threat, Demonta is safe again and able to rebuild. People who fled the danger have returned, businesses are reopening, and trade is beginning to pick up. And those spider enemies there in Demonta, those were the worst robots. One thing that could just all of a sudden jump up in the air and just land way off ahead of them down on the ground. Then they do like an AoE laser and then they put like red stuff on the ground and shoot. So in the shadow of the radio tower, werewolf Wally keeps spinning in the hits on KPOW and gives shoutouts to the Rangers every day. Now that the bin is back with them and saved from being taken over by the AI because he stopped it from broadcasting its source code, Hector and Carla and El Sagan are getting back to normal and cooking up their old family recipes again. Though they constantly worry about Bin's artificial heart. Brothers Hopi and Maggie were giving a hero's welcome when the Rangers brought them back to Demonta. They were buried side by side in the yard out behind their body shop. Thanks to you, the mayor is back in charge and working hard to reverse the damage done by the jerks. His first order of business was to throw out Gecko, install a new bank manager, and start using scrap as the town's official currency again. Accounts have been reopened and people have money to spend again, causing the economy to thrive. His second order of business was to order the farmers to diversify their crops. The game remains a small part of every farmer's yield, but all kinds of fruits and vegetables are being grown now. People are eating well, and there is plenty to trade to other communities. Rhodia prospers. With all their differences forgiven and forgotten, Dante and Virgil have combined their farms and are busy living happily ever after. With the disease that plagued the town cured, the citizens of Rhodia once again thrive, while Dr. Horchata continues to work to keep them happy and healthy. Reunited at last, Pistol Pete and his wife have decided they don't want to risk being separated again. So they've sold their farm and now travel their ways together, a mobile mom and pop gun shop. With the Robinsons plot foiled in the custom of this is Angel Oracle. With the Robinsons plot foiled in the custom of ritualistic cannibalism and now a thing of the past, thanks to you, the Mennonites' power and influence has begun to grow. Trade relations with other communities are expanding, and the Angel is becoming more integrated with Los Angeles as a whole. Reunited after you saved Fletcher from execution, Fletcher and Elisa Vera have decided they can't trust either the Mennonites or the Robinsons and have left the Angel for a new life in Hollywood. We thank you every day for your rescue. Hollywood, was one heck of a place. The peace between Hollywood and Griffith Park finally a reality. Ascension, McDade and Veronica are working together to bring about reforms in both communities. For his part, Ascension converts the militia into security officers charged with protecting the bastion of faith and nothing more. The evangelist he orders to become doers of good works, manning soup kitchens and halfway houses in Hollywood. As for the vigilantes, they have become the diligent and have put aside the Gospels of James King in order to seek out and study older and more reliable Bibles. Finally, he has freed the penitents and commanded all his followers to take no more. Meanwhile, in Hollywood, Veronica reforms the HCC and turns the HSP into an actual police force, sending them to close down the salt lab and chase the salt dealers and slavers out of Hollywood. Under her guidance, the town is becoming safe for everyone, not just for the tourists. With the salt lab destroyed and the salt dealers gone, George and Martha are having a great year. The new shop is busy night and day, and they are thinking of adding a smoking lounge and back deck. Rambiou is very happy that there is peace between Hollywood and the Salvation Church. Now he is the official supplier of arms and ornaments to both the ASP and the Guards Militia, and he's getting rich. With Duke dead and Veronica in charge, Flo is finally able to run Schwags the way she always wanted to. It's a safe place for folks to see and be seen. She keeps a lookout for slavers and predators and reports anyone suspicious to Veronica personally. Back in business thanks to the change in leadership at the HTC, Ma Brown is packing them in at the Brown Crown. People come from as far as Santa Fe Springs to try her famous chili, and almost 85% of them make it home again without getting sick. Raji has been honored by Veronica for working so hard for so many years to keep homeless runaways safe. She has given him the Hotel California, which had been where the salt dealers plied their trade, used as a hostel and clinic for runaways and drug addicts. He is also now a proud member of the new HCC. Like every business in Hollywood, Manny's Chinese casino has benefited from the influx of new tourists. Manny is making money hand over fist and, finally freed from Grumman's blackmail, thanks to you, he is living it up for the first time in a long time. Life is good. Freed from the Bastion of Faith along with the rest of the penitents once the sentence took power, Maggie moved to Hollywood and got a job working at the Schwags, where she serves shakes and burgers and helps Flo look out for predators. Soon as Louis Bermudez was freed from the Bastion, he and his brother Alex headed back home, but not to settle down. Angered by their treatment at the hands of the Salvation Church, they have formed an anti-cult militia dedicated to wiping out faith-based armies of all kinds. Though out of respect for Ascension, for freeing them and making peace with Hollywood, they have agreed to lay off the Salvation Church for now. Disgusted about what the Salvation Church had become under her husband's leadership and glad to be free of his clutches, Hilty has wholeheartedly endorsed Ascension's reforms and is working hand in hand with him to make sure his policies are accepted. Sadly, Vargas' death during the final battle has robbed Arizona of one of its most experienced, effective leaders. Without any remains found at the site of the helicopter crash, Angela is still listed as missing, but the Rangers gave her a funeral anyway. Her headstone reads, Angela dead. Death has called his daughter home. So she was taken over by the base Cohosish AI and killed when she turned on her companions. The Rangers have still honored her as a hero and have added her name to the rolls of their dead. Her remains were buried outside Egg Center, where her friends honored her from her inquisitive mind and adventurous spirit by naming a new breed of rose after her, the Wise Sister. To honor his great sacrifice in pushing the button of the nuclear bomb while everyone else escaped, the Desert Rangers built a monument to Scotchmo in Ray Nomad's camp, right next to his wife's grave. Aww. Since helping you defeat the evil AI, Ralphie has decided he's done with the Ranger life and is ready to settle down. He has taken Jesse away from Ray Nomad. They have started a new life in a new town where they intend to live happily ever after. Aww. That was the end, yeah, Renji. That was the end. Ugh. I just allowed everybody to come with us in the end, which one should probably not have done. Then the Vargas would be alive and all these other people, but yeah, that was the end. That was Wasteland 2. Director's cut on Ranger difficulty. Here's a harder difficulty, and then where you do even less damage and take even more damage. But what Ranger difficulty was enough. Is that the highest difficulty is called Supreme Jerk, because you take so much more damage and do a lot less damage. But then you kind of have to build characters in a certain way. I read. You can't go with whatever team you want if you want to have a good time. Yeah, but it was, I mean, the combat has some issues still, and I still, it's like you said with XCOM, he has those problems, you know, you say you have like over 90% chance, and it's still so many times you miss. And it's the same thing with jamming, you have 1 to 3% chance for it to jam. But it seems like it's more like the opposite sometimes. More like 99% chance or 97% chance for weapons to jam, especially in the beginning. So the percentage to me is pretty much a lie, just like the XCOM games, which I know a lot of people complained about. But the story and the characters and stuff, there's a lot of funny things in this game. There's a lot of fun and good story parts and a lot of funny stuff too. How are you doing, Renji? Having a good Saturday? Well, AI is a little bit odd sometimes, especially the AI on your side, because they don't shoot things in, you know, the closest one or something like that. It's like they have a set where they are gonna go, and the AI just ignores everything else. I slept for 10 hours, so I was like, day felt like it just flew by today. I guess I was tired. That's okay. That means I will be awake for the hockey tonight. For the second game. In the Stanley Cup.